Virgo, hey there cuties, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is not going to resonate for all Virgos. If it does resonate for you, however, feel free to like and even subscribe. If you already are subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy. Anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Just whomever you have on that sweet little Virgin brain of yours. I can't stop calling you a Virgin. It's the weirdest thing. It reminds me of a Bergen from Trolls. But Virgin, that can't be real. But I can't stop saying it, so it's so funny. Virgs, I love you so much. Anywhere from single to married, anywhere in between. Okay? Whoever you have on your mind, and either will or won't resonate. Some of this may resonate, some of it may not. Take what does, leave the rest. Lots of people watching this video, Virgs. All right, let's get at it. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Another thing is that if you wanted to know anything about me, my number is, no, I'm just kidding. You can find my website linked in the description box below or the About section of my channel. That's also where you'll book personal readings if you should so choose. What's going on, beauties? Booties, I was going to call you. I kind of stopped that message from coming through. Beauties is what I mean. Cuties, beauties, patooties. All right, Virgo, you're, so the Eight of Swords, meh, we all get there. I mean, it's not like any one of us don't have an Eight of Swords moment, okay? Eight of Swords isn't even that big of a deal. I'm freaking out for no reason. Let me calm down. Your overarching energy, I see what's going on. So this is what I was actually feeling, because the Eight of Swords isn't that big of a deal, but you guys might be going through some sort of a huge shakeup in your life. I do feel like against, like a total, against the odds, you're coming out victorious, Virgo, okay? I feel like you have had to battle more than your average being. But I do feel like that you're going to be being publicly recognized for your perseverance, your ingenuity. I don't even know what that means. That's what's coming through. You can Google that, if you, or maybe you know what it means. Maybe you can link that down in the comments for us, because our tarot card reader is a channeler, but she only got to the end of 8th grade, maybe the beginning of 9th. So anything that comes through that sounds real smart, you can know that that's a channeled message. Anyways, so this is about public recognition. This is about being in the spotlight, really. This is about people seeing how you have persevered, overcome all of the obstacles, and then the creator kind of putting a spotlight or a shiner on you so that everybody can watch you now, so you can kind of show them the way. It's like you're shining the light for them to see. You're shining bright, right? Because you're like a beacon for them to follow your lead, okay? Weird message. I can't quite spit it out right, but that's what I'm feeling. That's why we get highlighted. That's why we are in the public eye. And we are getting publicly recognized, is because the creator wants other people to do what you've done, okay? Very good job. I mean, that's huge deal when the creator trusts us with that sort of a task. Anyways, so the Page of Wands really means that you have, again, overcome many obstacles in your lifetime, and you've kind of figured out what is and isn't for you, what does and doesn't work for you, what is your soul's calling and what is your ego calling. I'm just trying to leave that as your overarching energy, because I really do feel like you're being called to some sort of, it's a victory. I don't care, you know, if 5 people get to see. What I'm going to tell you is whoever doubted you gets to watch you succeed. Okay? That's what the Six of Wands is meaning to me right now, is that whoever has watched you and doubted you, well, they've been watching you almost, wow, this is weird. This is for like one of you. Somebody's been watching you in anticipation and even in excitement to see you fail. And the creator's like, just wait. I got this huge victory set up, like this huge plot where they have to watch you succeed. That's an interesting message. It reminds me of a message I had for you guys quite a long time ago. So what I feel like the creator is saying is that you've been diligent about not letting it get under your skin, these haters, if you will, and that your little time to shine is very close, okay? Weird messages. Your ships are coming. I do feel like it's been almost like you've had a shakeup that is going to cause that to happen, but it feels like it's against you right now, almost. Like something's happened and you're like, what? I lost my job after all my haters at work, you know. There's going to be something better. Like you lost your job, but you're going to become famous. You know what I mean? I don't want to overdo that, but it's something along those lines. Is like you lost one job to become the leader. You were a little minion at this place, and all your haters watched you be a minion, and then you got fired or let go of, or whatever. What do they call that? When you're not fired but laid off. And then you're like, oh my God, I worked so hard. I worked harder than them. Wow, this is a really specific message, guys. Sorry. You worked harder than them. Your work was better. You worked harder. You were just better, naturally, right? But they were, for some reason, getting more praise. They were getting more acknowledgement. And not only that, then you lost the job, got laid off, or even quit the job forcefully. Like you had to quit for some reason, is what I'm getting. And you're either being called to some sort of spotlight where they're going to have to watch you shine, and or a new position of some sort that is way up, higher up than where you were there and way higher up than they are now. Okay? Or you got laid off and the same company is going to call you back to be everybody who doubted you's boss. Something weird like that. Okay, that's for some of you. Sorry. A lot of work energy here, and then this is your overarching energy. That's not even where I was getting all of the work energy. Whatever was under there is where that was coming from. This does indicate work, okay? So there might be something going on in your work, like right there, something shake up, like a job loss is what I'm getting for a lot of you. It is a gain, and I know it's hard to feel that it is a gain at the moment, but I want you to know that it is, okay? Because God doesn't actually give us losses that don't turn into gains ever. If we can really look back on all the things we've lost in our life, it has almost been a direct a direct avenue for us to get to our blessings. That particular loss, we would have never gotten to the blessings had we not had that loss. Okay, what a weird bunch of messages. I'm going to stop there on that message because I don't think that's going to be for all of you. The Three of Pentacles really does indicate that you are this relationship, that we're actually going to focus on love now, okay? Because this is a love connection. And it does look like there's going to be celebrations to be had in this connection, but I do feel like you are not interested in this connection at this time because you're focusing on your work and something that's happening at work, okay? Oof, I'm sorry, and this is a very, I'm getting a lot of anxiety about it, and I'm so sorry if I don't seem compassionate when I'm letting the messages come through. It is not the case. It's just that I want to get the messages through so quickly because I will lose them if I don't allow them to come through. Again, I think you're sitting in a space of really feeling like something is wrong with you. Nope. God has set this up, and I don't know why it always has to start with us looking like we're being demoted, okay? That's what I'm feeling like. You feel demoted at this time, whether it be in a connection, whether it be in work, whatever it is. I feel like you're feeling unappreciated, underappreciated, even let go of by something or someone. I want you to understand that is the beginning of the blessing, and that is the only message I can come to, but I feel like it's killing you right now. It's hurting. That's what I'm feeling right now. Your person, I don't think they see this is about following intuition. I feel like they might be feeling in their fears and their, I don't ever get fear on this card. I am right now. I feel like your person is afraid that they're losing you, okay? Or that, because maybe I don't think you're focusing on them right now. That's what I'm getting right now, but I think it ends in, in celebration, okay? Or maybe you end up being friends because it doesn't work out. We'll find out. I'm taking those because this is what I feel coming for you. I feel like you're being like, I'm watching somebody being literally dragged through the mud, right? To the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you had to go this route. There was no other route to get to the Ten of Pentacles than this particular route that you're currently on. And, oh God, it's so gorgeous, okay? So you got the Eight of Swords where you're getting drugged through the mud, right? Virgo, this is a really powerful message. This is a powerful reading, okay? I can't even tell you the energy that I'm feeling right now. It's very, it's very powerful. That's all I can say, really. Okay, so the Eight of Swords, I feel like you're being drugged through the mud somehow. You feel like you're being defamed is what I'm getting. What a weird message. You might be famous. I've gotten this reading in your readings before, and you might be feeling that somebody has taken away your credibility or something like that, okay? I want you to know that if you're a credible person, your credibility is never going to go unseen. It's always being seen by the Creator, and it might feel unseen at this moment by the collective, okay? But it's all for a purpose, including being drugged through the mud. It's about, because you're going to persevere, you're going to stay integral through all of it. That is where the power comes from. It's like anybody can be integral when they're not faced with adversity, right? Is that true? I would agree. That just came through. I would agree with that. And it's saying that they are literally showing the world, the Creator is showing the world how integral you really are by this dragging you through the mud is what I'm getting. I don't even know what that entails in your life. You'll know what I'm talking about for whoever this message is for. For whoever this message isn't for, I'm sorry. This is a deep one, and this really has very little to do with love as far as I'm concerned. Ten of Pentacles. You are on the way to your legacy, baby. You're on the way to ruling your own world. You're in a space of really having come to knowing. It's almost like you're being drugged through the mud so you can find out how credible you are, how integral you are, how fucking boss you are, with the Emperor here, okay? And when you do come through the other side of it going, holy shit. I mean, I just closed my eyes and held my breath and held on for dear fucking life. And I'm sorry for cussing, okay? I'm really sorry about this. But that's what's coming through, and it's very powerful message. You are also eliminating all ishy connections from your life through this dragging in the mud. The only people that will survive with you are people that truly care, and that's what I'm getting right now. You're going to be able to shine in front of the people that are holding you back, okay? Or trying to hold you back. They're not holding you back. Only we can hold ourselves back. So them convincing us that we can't do it will convince us to stop, right? Stop trying. Whatever it is you're going towards, whatever goals in life you have. And that's another thing, is that you might be removed from a job that you were going to stay in for the rest of your life because you're loyal, you're integral. But you would never have found like your little fame that you're supposed to get to, or whatever it is, whatever was calling you, you would never have got to it because you were so loyal to whatever you were stuck in that did not deserve your time or attention. So we've got the Moon card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. If I'm being honest with you, I don't really feel like focusing on this connection. I feel like their energy is, they're not moving very quickly. I feel like they're kind of sitting in their fears at this time, releasing people, places, and things that don't serve them. But I just feel like they're kind of, I hate when people say this, low vibrational, right? Because I'm not saying they're sad, and, I feel like they're kind of, caring about what the world thinks of them instead of worried about how your connection is going, or even worried about themselves. I just feel like they're stuck in a rut right now that we'll get more on the outcome, okay? Yeah, I don't think the person you have in mind is it for you, if I'm being honest with you. But I do feel like whatever you do come into, I feel like this might be somebody at your work. Maybe that's what's going on. Is that you're dating somebody from work, and now maybe even breaking up with somebody from work. That's going to be for some of you. That's not for everybody. I do feel like the connection that I see right here is not necessarily the connection for you. I do feel like walking away from this connection, focusing on yourself, your community, and your friends is going to bring you into connections and new beginnings that last a lifetime. I feel like this Eight of Cups energy. The Eight of Cups is not here. It's not here either, but I do feel the Queen of Wands is you taking your power back. So is the Emperor, and I do feel like this is stating to me that you're allowing this person to leave, to release whoever you have in mind here, but it is bringing you into your abundance and happiness in all areas of your life. As long as we don't sit and, healing from the pain of the loss of the person is mandatory, right? And you will be gifted with new passionate love. I just feel like this is a breakup. Yeah, we saw the Tower card in there, and now the Tower card is here. I think we saw the Tower card in there. I think there's a breakup going on top of what's going on with your work. And this is kind of crazy. Some of this, you might just be going through a breakup. Some of you might just be going through a job loss. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I feel like those of you that have a connection in mind here, it isn't the connection for you, but it is bringing you to the connection that is for you. And same with the work situation. If you've lost a job, it wasn't the job for you, but it is actually the loss of the job is what's going to bring you or catapult you into the job that is for you, the career. I would like to say just, find out what you're passionate about and try to monetize it. That's actually what we're being called to do here. That's what 2020 and not being able to work for so long was actually all about. The Creator really wanting us to get to a space where we understand that we were all gifted with these little gifts that we are able to monetize instead of working really hard for the man and not getting enough money. Wow, I'm sorry. So anyways, Virgs, I love you so much. I do think that this connection is over, that job is over, but what's coming is bright and will last a lifetime. I'm going to get you guys an oracle card here. New beginnings, solid new beginnings that last a lifetime after we get rid of some karmic connections. That is work karmic connections and love karmic connections. They gotta go. And again, your energy is so gorgeous. I feel like this person and your job were holding you back. I feel like you're kind of stuck in your head right now. You don't even see all of this coming in your future here. The Ten of Pentacles, I'm going to say it again. The Ten of Pentacles, the Emperors, and the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about knowing your own worth. The Emperor is about ruling your own world. And the Ten of Pentacles is about building a legacy. It's about starting and building a legacy and never feeling that lack again. When we surround ourselves with things that make us feel lack, like our jobs that don't pay us enough or appreciate us, we're going to be stuck in a lack mindset. So it's about if we got released from something, a relationship or a job that was making us feel like we were never good enough, the only way to stop that feeling is to get away from it, right? So if we weren't going to walk away, the Creator takes it away. Sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night long. And I'm going to tell you why I think that that could be misinterpreted. The reason why that's true is because the person who cried all night long released the pain. And they actually have a newfound strength within them in the morning. They have healed and they have found their power. So do release any energy, negative energy that is stuck within you, pain from this connection, from this job, by crying it out, writing it out. Write your boss a letter, write your ex a letter. You don't need to give it to them. You can. Burn it if you want to. Me and my daughter just did that the other day with all the things we're done with in life. All the issue things, people, mean people, bullies, stuff like that. So write them a letter about how you feel. Let the feelings out as you're writing that letter. So you may cry, and crying is a huge way to release. And this is actually telling you to cry as far as I'm concerned. And it will bring you a renewed feeling in the morning. If you're not a big crier like me, yoga, meditation, if those are your things, if you can't get into those and actually get into the energy of a meditation, so people just sit there and think that you know, just sitting there and being quiet for a while is going to work. If you can't start that vibration within you by meditating or doing yoga, singing, dancing, laughing, crying, praying, whatever it is that causes that sort of vibration to happen and occur within you, that is releasing energetic pain from within you. So this situation does need to be released because you have the 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 6 of Pentacles waiting for you on the other side of all of this, okay? I love you so much, Virgo. That was an interesting reading, and I will see you next week. Mwah.